Coach Tennille here. We're going to talk a little bit about pull-up variations and some of the different ones out there and why we use them and how they're used. First, I'd like to talk about the band. We all love them. They definitely have a time and a place, but I think sometimes they're like drugs. People get hooked on the band and they're hard to quit. I've seen people I've been coaching for almost 4 years using the same bands as they were using a few years ago. And also, as far as support goes, they can provide a lot of support at the bottom of a pull-up and not a lot of support at the top of a pull-up. So imagine if I was, spotting you while you're bench pressing. If you're at the bottom pull, imagine I just yank that bar up, make it too easy for you. And when you need some help at the top of the pull-up, I'm gonna walk away and check in my phone. So that's kind of how a band offers support. So a lot of people set them up here at the bottom. Like I said, the first pull is where a lot of people have problems and it gives a lot of help here. But then once you get to about this point, you're on your own to finish the rest of that pull-up. So I encourage you to find out what your weaknesses are and try to do a couple of skill drills to focus on some of those. If you have a problem at the bottom of your pull-up, if you just hang from here and nothing happens, okay? It's maybe because you had too much support from the band. So I would encourage those people to start working on some scap pull-ups. About here, scap pull-ups, and also adding some static holds. So getting stronger at this point and then coming down. I'm gonna kind of jump over to this guy here. If you are a person that can get up onto the bar, you're pulling yourself up, but you get stuck about right here. So doing some static holds up over the bar would be a good spot. And that's where some of that band, it would be helpful if you could get the extra push to kind of keep yourself there and slowly lower down. Some other things are negatives. When you jump up to the top and slowly lower down, up here. I think those are really useful. Those will help build a lot of strength. However, I'd like to see those used more in the skill component rather than a workout. In a workout, if we're doing a lot of pull-ups, it's kind of difficult to tell you, okay, you're gonna do 50 pull-ups as fast as you can, but also just do them really slowly and do a negative. So try to build those into more of a skill base there. What else? The pull-ups that we've been doing from the floor, I think are a great method. I like to see your legs straight at the bottom and to pull yourself up and over. Not reaching with your chin, but up and over, okay? And as that gets easier, move to one foot and less until you can eventually hopefully build to doing strict pull-ups on the bar. If you go to any coach, any class, and you say, well, how should I scale my pull-ups today? And you're probably gonna get a different answer from every coach. But they're all with good reason. I think variation is key. Doing different things to build strength at different phases in your pull-up are important. So that's why you're gonna get a different answer. Some say do negatives, some say use bands, some say do the bar or do the ring pull-ups. So all of those things, the variation is key to helping you guys get your first pull-up. But I just want you to focus on, like I said earlier, on what you have the most problem with and try to work on those. So if I know I can't finish the top, I'm gonna take some time to try to focus on that. Or if my first pull sucks and I'm not getting any help at the bottom, spend some time on there. Just the stuff we do in here is great, but you need to find out what your weaknesses are and figure out how to build some strength. Thanks, guys.